They chilling. Him and Ted Kaczynski. But the interesting thing is, I studied genetics in college, and during one of my classes, one of our assignments was to decode the DNA from the O.J. Simpson trial. And we were to see whether the samples that were found at the crime scenes and inside O.J. Simpson's truck, whether they were a match to the victims. And the class decoded it, and for sure, yeah, he was a match. The victims were a match, and then specifically the young gentleman's, his blood was found inside O.J. Simpson's Bronco truck. But the thing about it was, you know, Hollywood is full of magic, so they make magic happen. And this is public records. You can look it up. The only reason why these DNA samples could not be used in court, could not be admissible, was because the medical examiner who collected the samples at the crime scenes accidentally forgot them in his trunk overnight. So the samples were not properly stored. So they could not use those against OJ. I know, magic, right? And the crazy thing is, when I was talking to OJ a few minutes before I got on here, because I'm like, are you sure? I always ask the spirit's permission if I could speak about these. And he's like, you don't give a shit. And we were talking about magic. And I was like, it's funny because a lot of people might, look at that and say, well, that's not magic. He just, this, and he paid somebody. And you know what he said to y'all? He said, y'all can't do it. I said, well, touche, OJ, you're right. You're right. So it was magic. So however things played out, they definitely played out in his favor. And yeah, he's actually pretty cool. He's a Cancer. I know his birthday is coming in a few days. Now, I don't know, maybe that's why he came in my energy. But he doesn't bother me. But one thing about Cancers is I will not listen. They become OJs. Like, hell no. Like, but he's all right with me. I told him, right, you okay with me. But yeah, it was just a good conversation talking with him. And yeah, I show everyone so much gratitude. I appreciate all my